What's up, guys? Just wanted to give you a quick garden update. I want to talk about this plot right here. We've actually done a video on lima beans, and we've done a video on Roselle hibiscus, and everything looks like crap right now, we know, but at the time of recording it's December 1st. I don't know if I'll post this today or not, but here in Louisiana we get a late freeze. A few years ago we didn't get one until December 12th. Last year we got one on the earlier side in October, so we've gotten some late harvests out of our production area over here. And so I'll show you what we have going on and just give you a quick update on what we're going to be doing in the future with this plot. So this is one tarp. It is 30 by 100 foot. It is in the process of smothering and recycling weeds in our previous crop right here into the soil. When it comes time, we will remove this tarp. We will use this mulch on the side, cover everything over, and start growing some cover crop in this area. A little bit, if you want to know a little bit more about that cover crop, you can check out the video that we did on that as well. That is what I'll be calling plot A. So plot A is fallowed right now. We will be doing cover crop with mulch very soon. This is plot B. We did a video on the lima beans, not going to talk too much about that. We did a video on the Roselle hibiscus. The only thing we have producing right now, reliably in this, is mustard greens. So we're expecting to get a little bit of a cash crop out of these mustard greens. Our sweet peppers are burnt out. Our Tithonia and eggplants are burnt out. Our tomatillos are long gone. And same with our other variety of tomatillos here. Jalapenos, some of them are still holding on, but we're probably not going to wait too long on all of this. And then here is where we had a bunch of pumpkins. We have a ton of strawberry runners in this bed right here. And this is what I'm most excited to show you guys, is this perennial kale is just kicking butt. And this is probably going to be one of the few crops that actually earns money for us at the farm this year, during winter at least, is this perennial kale. So in between that, we have a bunch of other perennial like pollinator food growing between it. But yeah, this stuff struggled throughout summer. Some of it is getting hit with some pest pressure right now. I'll have to come and inspect that in a bit. I haven't checked on these in a couple days, to be honest with you, but most of this perennial kale is kicking ass, and we're gonna have some crops coming out of it soon. Hey Jeff, what's up, buddy? What's up? Everyone's got time for Jeff. Everyone's got time to say hi to Jeffy. Good boy. Good boy. So yeah, this is plot C, where we have perennial kale, and plot B in between that we just walked past. And right yonder, you see the green patch in the middle. We've already cover cropped and mulched that, so I can kind of show you what all of these crops are going to look like. We are taking time off this winter. We are going with the cycles of nature, and we're going to allow all of our farm to rest. But during that process, we're going to be growing green manure. What I mean by that is this beautiful cover crop. So you could actually see where all of our pumpkin crops were at, and that's why we have this spotty coverage with all of the cover crop. And the intention will be for everything to be deep mulch and cover cropped like this, and then we'll stretch all of our tarps out from A to B to C. And here where we have perennial kale and strawberries, it gets a little funky because we don't want to kill all of that stuff. We don't want to just tarp all of it. So we're going to hand weed all of this and hand mulch all of this. But as far as everything else is concerned, we are going to move this tarp over, which it's smothering some summertime cover crop right now, to the next spot where you could see all the old sorghum Sudan. Also have a video on that if you want to check that out. And then we're going to use some of our mulch over here and cover everything back up. So that's what we've got going on in this plot right now. We'll get out in the orchard soon, and I'll show all of you guys that. This is pretty cool. We spilled cover crop right there, and now we got a nice wheatgrass and pea patch, which is super cool. What do you think, Jeff? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. So this is what we will call plot A. This is our first quarter-acre organic market garden, and the other one you could see behind me over here. So we are, now that we finally had a strong enough freeze, actually, you can see a cover crop back there. You can see a few more of our tarps. This is the secondary quarter-acre organic market garden. Quarter acre doesn't sound like a lot until you put it in perspective, but Now that we've had a cold enough weather, we're not getting any more valuable crops off of this, and it is time. We'll move tarp A to plot B. We'll cover all of that with mulch, plant some cover crop, and then we'll bring out another tarp for plot C right here. That's what we got going on right now. We've got some thyme growing. It was smothered by all of this hibiscus throughout the winter, or throughout the spring, but it's still doing good. Old basil. Then we've got this mojito mint right here, just growing everywhere right now, and some persimmon trees, native persimmon trees. I'm going to graft fruit bearing varieties onto these. Maybe. Hard decision time is going to be, why did I do that? All the parent trees have dropped their leaves already. I don't think they'll mind too much. But yeah, we're gonna get these trellises out of here, pull the tarp over, and we're probably gonna hand weed and hand mulch all of this stuff because we really want our hibiscus hedge to come back, and there's no point in not taking advantage of these beautiful persimmon trees that I just defoliated for some reason, and the mustard greens that are right here. So we'll have a more in-depth video when we actually get into the process of doing all of this, but I just wanted to get something out there today and show you guys the few things that we have going on this time of year. That's what we're going to talk about. For context, okay? This doesn't look great because it's not. We can be doing a lot better. But we had such a long and hot drought this year that nothing really produced the way that it was supposed to until about mid-September, and then everything started popping off. We were pulling 50 pounds maybe once every 2 weeks just off of a half a row of sweet peppers. We were pulling a few dozen pounds of jalapenos out of here, tons of eggplant. We couldn't even sell all of it. We didn't even have the right amount of buyers, but it didn't really produce anything in the heat like that. So the reason that we have spring crops finishing out now on the 1st of December is because they didn't start producing reliably until after the drought cooled down a little bit, until after we got some rain. So a little bit of context there. We're gonna go in with a stronger crop plan next year, and we're gonna kick butt with it. But for now, I am really excited to get all these trellises down, get a bunch of cover crop down, get everything mulched in, and get everything ready to go for next year. So that's it. That's the update on this plot right here. What do you think, Jeff? Good boy.